Hi guys, and welcome to another session of Honest Talk About Women, where you learn tips, tricks and strategies on how to navigate the minefields of dating and relationships. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comment section. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have a story you want to share with viewers, you can contact me on my email address listed below. So let's get into it, guys. Here are the 5 things that you need to know about when dating a woman. This is my 5 points I use when I select a woman. Number 1, good relationship with money. So she's non-materialistic. She doesn't need the latest iPhone. She doesn't need the latest Audi. She doesn't need the latest artwork trend, the latest $7,000 bed. It goes on and on and on. So you want someone who has a great relationship with money, is frugal, knows how to save, knows how to put money away for a rainy day, and doesn't spend more than they earn. So if she's got massive student debt, that's a big cloud over her head. If she's got maxed out credit cards, if there's people ringing up for unpaid accounts, then that's not a good sign with a good relationship with money. So if she can't live within her means, then there's a good chance that she'll be borrowing money from you or expecting you to pay for a lot of her expenditure. So she's got to have a great relationship with money, and she can't be materialistic. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, she's into fitness and health. So it's absolutely crucial that someone looks after their body. They have a routine with the gym or exercise or playing sport or whatever, but there's got to be some sort of physical activity. And if she's into health and fitness, there's a good chance that she's into a good diet, meaning a food diet. So she would have culinary skills and she can cook well. It's really important that someone you meet has culinary skills. They know how to put together 2 to 3 dishes that's nutritional value. If it's a woman that wants to dine out all the time, you can eat a lot of wrong foods, and it can put on the weight, and also it can hit the budget. So culinary skills are really important. And also she's going to be into sex. Some girls are not into sex, and that's going to be established as you date down the track. What her sexual appetite is, because that's crucial for a lot of guys, sex. Okay, let's get into point number 3. She's got to have a positive family relationship. So that's not only with her parents, but also with your parents. So she's got to be non-argumentative. There's nothing worse than someone who's constantly arguing and constantly trying to pick fights with your parents. So if she doesn't like your mother, if she doesn't like your father, then there's going to be big obstacles. Okay, so I've had plenty of girlfriends in the past, and sometimes I meet their parents, and sometimes I don't connect with them, but I bite my tongue. I don't say anything. I'm not argumentative. I don't make snide remarks. I just let it go because I'm after my girlfriend, and their parents are secondary, but I'm not going to get into arguments. But in the past, if you have a girlfriend who's very argumentative with your parents, it ain't going to work. There's going to be conflicts all the time. All those gatherings, whether it's Christmas Day, Easter Day, Thanksgiving Day, when there's a family get together, there's always going to be conflict. So you don't want someone that's very argumentative all the time. You want someone that's soft, caring sort of personality that can get on with a lot of people. Okay, point number 4, moderation with alcohol and drugs. So with alcohol, it is a drug, and too much of it can tip you over the edge and give you brain fog, and also ages you too. So what is her relationship with alcohol? Does she guzzle the stuff down like it's water? If she does, it's a big red flag. So alcohol in moderation, and if she doesn't drink at all, that's even better, because it is a drug. In terms of other drugs, I'm talking about legal drugs like sleeping pills, things like that. They should do sleeping pills, because getting quality night's sleep at night is good. But when you start taking sleeping pills, it can whack you all over the place. I've seen so many girls and guys who do sleeping pills, and it whacks their sleeping patterns way out. So if you don't get your sleep, you can't function the next day, and it's going to impact onto your relationship. So that's alcohol and drugs. And the last one is children. Ideally, you want to meet a woman with no children. makes things a hell of a lot simpler. You've just got to work on her. But if she comes into your frame with children, then you've got to basically interview the kids, but not as like a job interview. You just got to do it subtly, because if they've got behavioural issues, if they've got other issues, it will impact on your relationship. And especially when kids go through adolescence, they change, their hormones change. And if you have girls from your side and they have boys from their side, and one of their boys could be high voltage on the sexual front when they go through puberty, and they may be having easy access to the pornography that's on the internet, it could lead to a disastrous situation if you've got girls on your side, because at the end of the day, you've got to provide and protect for your kids. So you don't want any nasty incidences in the house if you do a blended family. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Those are my 5 points I look for in a woman. They're very simple, very brief, but they're absolute green flags if it goes smoothly, and also absolute red flags if it's the other side and there's major obstacles there. So I hope you got something out of it. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.